Hello, Mr. Mailer here, your online math teacher, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing my video series on graphing one variable data. So if you're going to find this video helpful, hit the like, consider subscribing, and in particular we're going to look at stem plots today. So I have some data here that could represent meat prices somebody paid for at various meals. So we want to know how can we display this in a stem plot, otherwise known as a stem and leaf plot. Now, the way a stem and leaf plot is, it's really a convenient, more concise way to write down this information, giving it some sort of natural order as well. So if you want to draw a stem and leaf plot, we're going to first create a line. Now, you don't have to put the line at the top to create like a T like I do, but I like to do this a lot of time. And the reason is because I like to emphasize that this is the stem in our diagram, and then the leaf is going to be on the right hand side. Now, stem, that is going to be the largest or few largest digits in your number, and the leaf is going to be the ones digit, or sometimes it'll be a decimal. So the way I'd work here, for single digit numbers like 7, for instance, it's in here, that doesn't have a number before it, like 17 would have 1 coming before the 7. So I'm going to use a stem of 0 to represent that. Now, because my data goes from a low of, it looks like 4 at a quick glance, to a high of 38, I'm going to have stems 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, in a stem leaf diagram, it's important to know you cannot skip stems even if there's not any leaves to put on the stem. So you need to write all the stems from where you start, so your smallest value, to where you end, where your largest value is going to be. And you don't have to go low, at the top, and then higher numbers at the bottom. Some people will reverse it, but I think this way is more natural. So the way we do it is, now we want to look at the numbers that I'm going to put in the 0 stem. So what leaves go there? And they're going to be numbers like 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, and then another 7 here. Now, we order the leaves every time from smallest to largest, going away from the stems. So the smallest number on that list here is 4. So 4 is going to be the first number I put. So I'll cross that off. Then I have 5 show up twice on this. So I'm going to put 2 5s to indicate that there's 2 times I had meals that costed $5 here. Then, I have 1 6. So I'll cross out the 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I'm going to put 7 5 times. And now once I've done that, I have 8 left that I can put once, and I'll have taken care of all my single digit numbers. Now, we do the exact same thing for the 1 stem, for the 2 stem, and for the 3 stem, and you'll end up with this picture. And you'll notice I evenly spaced everything out. The numbers are all the same size, and that is important when you make a stem and leaf diagram, because that one thing you do is you can analyze this for its shape. And if you're not being consistent in how spread out your numbers are, how big or small they are, you're not going to be able to accurately gauge the shape of your data. So, and the best way to look at it is to tilt your head to the side. So if I tilt my head to the side, I can see that this data is actually right skew, because the tail is going off towards the larger numbers. And this can be tricky if you reverse the order. So if the highest up stems correspond to my bigger numbers, then it kind of flip-flops it. But higher numbers, that's where the tail is, so this is right skew. Now, if you think you're done here, you're not quite done yet. You always need to make sure you include a key when you're making a stem and leaf diagram. So this way, if you hand it off to somebody, they'll know how to interpret these numbers. So if we're going to make a key here, we could say the number 2/2 is means a $22 meal. So that's how much a meal costed. So you always need a key to be able to give it a little context to what you read. So big things for stem and leaf plot. You cannot skip stems. You only start at the stem that gives you the smallest number, and you'll go through the stems with the largest ones. You must make your numbers the same size and evenly space them out, and the leaves must go from smallest to largest away from the stem. So stems cannot be skipped, leaves must be ordered small to large going away from the stem, numbers must be evenly spaced in the same size, and you must include a key. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit the like button and have an awesome day.